Hello, hello, hello. Hello. We have the microphone. Okay, the microphone was not detected, but now it's there. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Hello, hello. How are you, people? How are you? My side all good. So one thing that we have to do tonight is to see if we can finally release this tribe into the wild. And to release the tribe into the wild, there is one thing I want to do. So I want to understand why I want to understand why we have this tribe home not I mean somehow too small, or anyway concentrated in one point, right? So basically all the creatures go to the same point, like if it was a single coordinate, while in theory they should be staying in they should be select, you know, a random location in a range, right? And that is what I don't understand exactly, right? Because when we define this is what I want to check, right? When we define the tribe, I think we define also a tribe home, right? A tribe home. But don't we define also a tribe home range or something? Yes, we do. So home radius 15. I have the feeling that this is not translated into actual coordinates, into centimeters, and I think in meters and centimeters. I think that's the issue. Now, actually, it is converted. Because you see here that it says... yeah, then why... Okay, so it is converted to centimeters. Which is good, but I was hoping that this was the bug, but it's not. It seems not to be used. It seems not to be used during the movement, though. So I would like to understand. Do we have a function to go sleep, right? Locate object tribe home, right? I think this is what we need to understand. So locate object tribe home. I see. Nah, this is not good. I think it should not add. I think it should not add 0.5 meters, right? I think it should consider it as part of the tribe home radius. Now, I don't know if this will break other stuff, right? But what is this thing? Why we are casting this too? We are casting this to a sector pointer, and we are getting the reference of it. I mean, why the hell? Why this Mayan sector is a reference? I mean, it's passed by reference. No, I'm not gonna touch it, but it looks a bit weird. But anyway, add random range. Ah, it's getting the radius actually. It is. It is getting the home radius already. It is. And he's removing half a meter from it. In theory, this is already doing what we want. But the problem is that it doesn't work. At least it doesn't work like we expect, right? So the creature are spawning automatically. I mean, I think the new members, right, are spawning. Let me see this. It's not here. Spawn actor. Spawn actor is not under NPC operations. Is in recipe. Or in NPC behave, maybe. Maybe it's an NPC behave. No. Shit. Wait. There's no spawn member here. There is no spawn. There's no spawn. Initialize new member. I think it's in recipe then. Recipe. Spawn member. Okay, this was the one that I was searching for. Hello. Who joined? Hello, Hula. I come a little late. Refusion stop is free service. I need to save all the good song I have to do before 17 and I have a ton of. Oh, really? I also have one in Refusion, but you can save them, but I guess they don't give you the... they don't give you the license for it, right? I also have some stuff on the Refusion. I have the fantastic how it was called? There was a very nice song that I really liked. We can listen to it one last time. One last time, but I don't remember if I was logged here or where. I don't remember if I was logged here or there. It seems that the website is super busy. So probably everyone is downloading songs, yes. Save your work on producer by February 19. Thank you for being an early artist producer. We deeply appreciate being part of it. We are entering a new phase. Now it's time to save your work for a private. Please download any song and ask if you like to keep by Thursday 19. So in 2 days. I had one that I really liked, which was They Are Not Like Us. This one. They Are Not Like Us was fantastic. This one.
I see them through my window pane. Strange lights in the evening rain. Something's different in the air. I should run, but I just stare. Their machines make sounds I've never heard. My heart beats fast, no time for words. They're not like us at all. Their lights shine like arcade screens. Every move so calculated. I can't look away, can't look away.
I love this song. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I think I downloaded it already. I think I probably downloaded it already. Somewhere. I don't know where, but if not, I will download it. What are these credits? 70 points. No idea. We can listen to it.
The streets are empty, still as glass. Metal forms and patterns pass. Counting steps with perfect time. Beacon signals down the line. Everyone else is led away. Their machines make sounds I've never heard.
Pop, 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 pop.
My heart beats fast, no time for words. They're not
I'm
like
searching,
us
but I
at
don't think I
all.
have it.
Their eyes shine like arcade screens. Every move so calculated. I can't look away, can't look away. Watch them march.
Watch
in
their
perfect
march.
rows. As their arms grows and grows.
How do I download it, by the way?
They're not like us at all. Their eyes shine like arcade screens. Every move so calculated. I can't look away, can't look away.
Fantastic. I like the guitar or the electric effect with the stretch. It's absolutely insane. Okay, I saved it. I saved it. I don't know what it means when it says share video. I mean, there is a video as well. In theory. Then I flagged a few others, like this one. What is this? No. Wait. I flagged a few like this. What is this? Bah, yes and no. And then there was one that was like hard rock. This one. The initial riff is insane. Initial riff is insane. The rest is a bit shit. But yeah, I just wanted to save that one. It's good that you told me. So I saved. They are not like us. They're not like us is the best. Absolutely the best. You need to pay for having the right to use it. But in 2 days, all disappears. Oh, wow. So you want to pay or you don't want to pay? You don't want to pay. So you don't pay, huh? So spawn member, right? Is spawn member radius 10 meters? I mean, it is already doing this actually. It's already generating a random navigable point, right? With a range of 10 meters. In theory, it should not do this. It should take the tribe. It should take the tribe radius. Huh? Why we don't have the tribe radius? What do you mean? Huh? Get radius? What the hell? Radius is not on tribe. I mean, for sure it's on tribe. It's called range, maybe. It's called range. Shit. So we just saw it, right? Bro, we just saw it. What do you mean it's not? Home radius. Home radius. Because it's private. It's private. Well, we need a public. It seems weird that we don't have a get radius, but yes, get home is also returning the radius. Get home is also returning the radius. Okay, so when we do spawn member. We have this stupid get home and get home position. Right? Oh, jeez. Mm. Okay, so this will basically do the same, but yeah, I don't understand why they are trying to all navigate at the center, right? Why they were all in the same spot. I mean, that's a bit weird, right? So they were like searching. In theory, is a radius of 8 meters. Now we can increase it, right? We can go like 15 meters, right? Maybe. We can go like 15 meters. Also, we have the max size of the tribe. My suggestion would be at the moment to go with a 5 or 4. So let's not make it too crazy, right? Let's not make it too crazy. I mean, we will definitely need okay, it's recompiled. Okay, let's try to set up the tribe the proper way, right? Because now what we want, I mean, assuming I didn't delete it, right? Fuck. I hope I didn't delete it. I have a bad feeling. Shit. Maybe I placed it here. I placed it here. Good job, my friend. Okay, so this is the thing. So he has, at the moment, he has one warrior. One warrior. So we start with one warrior. I don't know if we have to start with one warrior, right? So my idea was that we would start with a nest entrance and then we will build is it mandatory that we start with a creature? Let me see. Probably yes. Okay, we can start with a creature. But then we will go up to... Then we will go up to 4. I think like this is good. I don't think there is a limit to the, but I mean, we will have to tweak all the wait times, considering that some of these wait times are adding up, are multiplying, right? So between themselves. So that, like, if you have a wait 2 on the basic tribe, then this wait time will have wait plus 2, so 10 plus 2, and this may happen multiple times. So we have to be very careful on the wait time on the basic tribe. And the other thing that I would like to do is that, but I don't understand why they try to walk at the center of the home, right? That is one of the things that is a bit weird. Let me check something because I think it's strange. SCNPC types. It must be it. There is no other. There is no other. Okay, let's see 1 second how it behaves. Now that we fixed all the rest, right, we can try to understand the behavior. Bam, 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 bam. I only listen to the Teletubby soundtrack in a 24-hour loop. Wow. Very nice. Very, very nice. 1 second, there is a friend calling. Okay, sorry, it was a friend calling in. If you could solve this fucking... But anyway, okay, one thing that I don't understand fully is... Like, now they are walking, right? Who's telling them to walk? Who's telling them to walk? Uh-oh. We have the... We have the turret now. This guy that just born. I don't know why he's selecting invisible people, though. I think you should not select invisible people, no? I mean, if you are invisible, you should not target us, right? Wow, now understanding where that was, I think it was in Tribe Advance, right? If I remember right. Because at the moment I'm invisible, and this guy still is targeting me, right? And he should not. I think in Tribe Advance we had... all the buildings are... Yeah, execute building logic, right? But it is only set in the buffs, but in reality each building has its own, so it's probably an interactable then. Is inside interactable? Very possible. Is inside interactable? Continuous damage projectile, right? I don't know if I want to do it only for continuous damage, but basically the idea is that if you are invisible, you should not... I think we should do it here. I think we should do it here. We can say that if the creature or whatever, if the entity is invisible, ignore it, right? So we would say if initiator is I think it's get visibility, right? Get visibility is telling us if it's visible or invisible, right? Yes. So if it's not visible, we just ignore completely the trigger, right? I think it's a better thing, because at the moment this thing is shooting me just because but you know, imagine that the game master is just inspecting the tribe and the tribe start to attack the GM while the players are fighting. I think it's very annoying, right? So we should do it in a way that the GM is not interfering. Now, one thing that I would like to understand is, are these guys moving? You see this going waiting, right? It's saying going waiting. But why doesn't walk inside the tribe range? Why he walks only in this very, very, very small range, right? That is what I don't understand. So is this, let's check a second. But the tribe seems to work anyway, yeah? And it is very nice. So we fixed a bunch of stuff in the last 2 or 3 days, and this going waiting, right? This going waiting, where is coming from? It's coming from a do nothing. It's coming from abstract tribesmen, but if you don't find it, I don't know why. I don't know why this thing is. Ah, match case, Jesus. Going explorer, going hunting, going mining, going test mine resource, going to sleep. Going to breed. Okay, there's also going waiting, I guess. Going waiting. Yeah, because they are doing locate tribome, and this locate tribome is actually as we changed it, right? Is actually using the radius. Yeah, the only problem is that. So how much was that? It was 500. I mean, 500 is a bit too much, I guess. No, the jeez, I'm never in the right file. I'm never in the right file. No recipe, huh? No, this one is okay because this one is spawning, right? And this one doesn't have a minimum radius, so we're just spawning it inside the tribome. Okay, so that should be fine. But the other one is in the locate, right? In the locate. So if I go home, right? Which was here, right? We said, oh, tribome exactly, right? And we do margin 0.5 meters. This is not 0.5 meters, you stupid animal. That is 5 meters. So if you want to do 0.5 meter, which is 50 centimeters, you have to do 50. Okay, that is why they are only walking in a very small area. So now they will walk in a larger area. Now there is one more thing we want to do, right? We want to do that when we attack a building. When we attack a building, the tribe is defending the city, right? If you don't want to let the tribe members searching resource anymore, how the tribe can expand now? They expand by time. So after a certain amount of time, they expand. So they don't expand by resources. So these are all free buildings. Because if you have them expand by resources, it's very long, it's very complex. I mean, maybe in the future we'll enable it again, but at the moment I don't think it's a good idea. I think at the moment it's not a good idea. For example, now I'm getting lag even on my machine, right? And now the lag is gone, so I don't know. I think there are certain occasions where the lag is really hard, and I don't understand what is our server executing, right? I think there is some piece of code that is going high wire, is going crazy. Because like now I had some lag and now I have zero lag, right? So what was the server doing at that point? I don't know. Okay, so if you attack a building, right? If you attack a building, we want them to actually react, right? We want them to react. Wow, this barricade has million hit points. So how do we do this? So we basically have to send the same perception. Wait, because we wrote it down, right? We wrote it down. Tribe's reaction to attack. Your site manager create global NPC, blah, blah, blah. Anything, blah, blah. When a player attacks a member of a tribe, like, right, they react on attack. and they send a behavior united attack, right? So basically we need to send a perception attack to one of the members and all of them will react automatically. And we can send it to any member. Well, actually it would be nice to send it to a member that is close to the base or is in the tribe home, right? But yes, so we have to send a perception. Like if I send a perception attack to one of them, right? So if I do percept target attack, yeah, you see the tribe is under attack. The problem is now I'm invisible, right? So it's not. But even if he's not having a target. That's a good point, though. If I just do this... Oh no, they actually attack me. They actually attack me. Okay, that's good. So I think we can percept them with... I don't know why sometimes this invisible flag is showing, other times it's not showing. I don't know. So, because the perception attack should come from me, right? So should come from the attacker. But I think the perception attack, he already has a... I think I don't know if it's perception damage or if it's perception... I think it's perception damage. But perception damage... Is perception damage different than perception attack? It is different. Combat manager notify target, right? Q attack perception to NPC client. Target NPC, attacker, handle perception, perception attack. NPC manager. Yeah, probably is enough to call... we can call this, or we can call notify, combat notify. It's basically identical, right? Because one is calling the other. And it's not doing anything different, right? Sorry, combat notify? No, notify combat. Notify combat. Ah, shit, what was the name? Perception attack, and the perception attack. Notify target. Combat manager notify target, right? So that is not doing much. It's just checking if he's an NPC or not. And then if he's an NPC, is scheduling it, right? So... now... PS item actor adjust HP. Notify the tribe of the attack. Here it is. This is where we wanted to add the stuff. Okay, fantastic. We found the point. Notify the tribe of the attack, right? Yes, fantastic. So NPC manager, handle perception attack. And then we need to, well, first of all, we need to see, yeah, but how do we know? How do we know that this building is, I see, if owning tribe, right? If owning tribe. So call the tribe object, notify the building. So I think we have to do this, right? I think we have to do this. So we need to find the tribe. We have to find the tribe. And if there is a tribe, now I don't know if we can just skip one step, right? And just because actually the attack on the NPC is calling the tribe, and then right? I think we didn't finish editing this though, because it's cut off. I think there was more than this, no? Is this the last version? Huh? It is. No, because after, okay, so after this is doing united attack. For each. Didn't I write more than this yesterday? No? I'm dreaming? Okay. I think I'm dreaming. No, because here it doesn't explain. I mean, I understand what happens until here, but it doesn't explain after tribesmen attacked that he does the normal attack. No, I think, guys, I think that we lost an edit. I mean, I think we lost an edit. There's no way. Minus 400 lines. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Why this piece got removed? What? I think I saved the page twice. By the way, it's in the same second. It's the same minute, right? That's very strange. Well, we can roll back this. What do you mean roll back 10 edits? No, roll back, undo this one. Okay, now we have it all. Yes. The important piece is target equal tribe, right? Because this trigger is a perception in the tribe send perception. That scans all the NPC and send a given perception, right? Of tribes when attacked. This is defined against the arbitrary tribe. Exactly. So if we want, in theory, we could send the tribesmen attacked directly, right? So we could use tribe send perception. Now it is cleaner or it is worse. That is a good question. In theory, we do a lot of this, right? As you can see, we are already sending a bunch of perceptions exactly in the same way. We are already doing it, right? And it is basically sending it then to all the NPC of the tribe, right? So this is just doing a for loop and it's sending it to all the NPC of the tribe, yes. Exactly. So if we want, we can just call this and it's done. And we the problem is that we have to hardcode tribesmen attacked, but I think this will be the keyword for every tribe. I don't think we're gonna change it, right? I don't think we're gonna change it. So yes, I think we're gonna do this, which is the simplest way. I think we're gonna do this because it's simpler. So basically here, we will take our owning tribe and we will call send perception. And send perception requires well, to the given list of NPC, no. To the given, I mean, it can be, it can also be empty. Eh? If it's empty, it sends to all. Yeah, exactly. But I need to build a perception, though. Ah, no, it's a string. Ah, fantastic. GG. GG! So we just call it... So we just call it tribesmen attacked, right? And I think that's all we have to do. I think that's all we have to do. Yes. I think so. They are moving a bit more now, which is nice. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Okay. There are a bunch of bugs that needs verification, by the way. I don't know if any of you have the time, but there are a lot of bugs that have been fixed, and there are a bunch of fixed and ready to test. No, not too many. Okay, because I closed them all already. But these are the ones of the new. Yeah, there are some that are ready to test and. Wait, let me post it in the other channel. Wrong channel. There are some bugs ready to test on the bug tracker, so we can close them. Only 4. Okay, nice. Yeah, because I think I did I did a spree of closing like 30. I think I closed probably 30. Just because no one was testing it, and so I assumed that they work because I tested it myself. So, but yeah, it's always better if I'm not the one testing the fix, right? That is a good rule of any good programming practice, so that we are not testing our own stuff, right? Okay, so we want to test, right, that if I become visible. Why there is no one around now? Huh? Are they all hiding or what? Why there are no NPC? What is here? Because they still have to spawn. They still have to spawn, I guess. Yeah, they still have to spawn because there is a delay in the creation, and in particular the. That's a good point, though. This is a good point. So the buildings are permanent, but the creatures are not. Well, the buildings are permanent unless you destroy them. So let's wait maybe that one more guy shows up. By the way, you see that this is not attacking me because I'm invisible, and so it's not attacking me, which is very nice. Can we get a second guy, please? Second guy, hello? Second guy, hello? No, because we can still attack, right? But it would be nice to have at least 2 people so that we see that 2 people react. Do we care? We don't care. We attack. I mean, I want to see if the other pop up, right? But I think they should, because there is a check for prerequisites. I mean, if they don't, is a problem. Because our script is saying... Our script is saying... create one guy, then check for these buildings, and when all these 3 buildings are checked, create 3 more guys, right? This is what this thing is doing. But I don't know how much time passes between I mean, at the moment it's a bit weird actually that it's not. It's a bit weird that it's not spawning the other guys, right? Huh? Why is not debugging? Member 1. I don't understand why the other guys are not spawning. Algorithm wait. No, I understand that he's waiting, but he should not wait that much before spawning the other 3. It's is a bit strange, huh? The tribe at the moment is not doing anything. Which is strange though, because okay, he got the buildings already, so he doesn't have to build any buildings. I understand that. But there is one prerequisite, right? Which is the existence of 4 members in total, right? And at the moment the tribe knows that he has only 1 member because he's saying members 1, right? So it looks like when the buildings are already there, the tribe doesn't grow properly. It's very strange though. It's very, 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 very strange. It doesn't tell me what the tribe is actually doing at the moment. I mean, if there is any active, right? It's not telling me if there is any. It's only telling me that there is 1 tribe member which is alive, and it's telling me all the buildings that are constructed at the moment, right? But for example, we are missing 3 turrets, right? These 3 turrets are not built. I mean, it's like if it stopped at a certain point, right? Like it didn't continue the reasoning. How the hell is it possible? Let me kill this guy and see what happens. No, let me first attack a building, and so at least we test what we were testing, right? Why this guy attacks me? I didn't do anything. What? I didn't do anything. Did I attack a building or something? Maybe I did without realizing. This guy should attack me, by the way. Yeah, he does. He does try to attack me. I think the range is too small though. You see that the range of this guy is... How much is the range? I think the range should be like 20 or 30 meters, because here is already out of range. Well, I think that here I am at range. No? Here I'm at range. The range of this thing is too short, right? The range of this thing is really, really, really short. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, let's try to kill this guy and see what happens. Okay, the guy is dead. The guy is dead, right? So now the tribe should understand that there is a missing person. I think I needed the bug tribe. I think I needed the bug tribe ID. Because if the tribe has no members, I still have the need to debug it, right? But yeah, at the moment the tribe is not doing anything. I don't know why. I think we should debug it in this state and see what it's doing. Because the tribe is not evolving. Now, I think if I destroy some of the buildings, probably it will do something. But to destroy the buildings, I need 1,000,000 because we added a lot of HP to these buildings. I don't understand why I'm missing, by the way. There is another kind of an issue, right? Okay, so like I destroyed that, right? And I destroy this. Well, this guy's trying to... Ouch! Ouch! Everyone is shooting me. Okay, I want to see... Now, destroying the turret is a mess, really. I'm taking 1,000,000 damage. And I cannot hit it. Please! Okay, I destroyed it. So now... Yeah, but you see the tribe is like sleeping? So the tribe is like if he's sleeping, right? It's not... He's not rebuilding the... He's not rebuilding the main guy. I don't understand how it's possible, though. Yeah, there is definitely a bug, right? Because at the moment the tribe should still be executing consumer tribe evolve, right? But it's not. But it's not. So there is something going on. I don't know why I'm missing, by the way. I mean, my skill is insane, so why... Ouch. Yeah, that building can defend itself. Wow. I did so little damage. Oh, okay. Okay. So we destroy the wall village, right? We destroy the wall village. And the tribe is not rebuilding it. I think the first thing I want to do, I want to add a debug tribe, right? Where I want to add a debug tribe also by tribe ID. The bug tribe list. What is the bug tribe list? The bug tribe list seems is doing nothing. Ah no, it's probably listing here. Yeah. The bug tribe PID 3. No, it doesn't allow me to specify a tribe ID, right? Which is annoying. Which is annoying. The problem is that this parse target is searching a client. I mean a character. So this thing is not designed to debug a random thing. But anyway, the basic point is that our tribe is completely dead now. Our tribe is completely dead and he has no intention to restart. And even if I close the server and restart, let me try. Well, if I restart the server, well, let me try anyway. Yeah, let me try anyway. I don't know if the tribe is finding the assets. I don't know if the tribe assets are getting deleted or not. But yes, I think they go back to destroyed, right? So under tribe assets, where tribe equal to 3, this will be in status 1. Yeah, which is no use. So they all get destroyed. So he knows that this is destroyed. Okay. Which is good. So we need to understand why the tribe stops doing stuff. Perhaps he's now out of the range of the tribe. You think soon the AI can play the game and find new bugs? Awfully. New bugs, like the one that we just fought, right? Those bugs. I'm a bit tired tonight, I don't know why. I'm a bit sleepy. So we should see if the tribe is doing something. If it's doing nothing, I think we will debug. Yeah, you see that is. Yeah, if you restart the server, is restarting. Right? If we restart it, so you see that he created this. He created this. I don't know why he started from these two, but probably this is the sequence that we gave it. Yes, this is the sequence that we gave. Exactly. There is the sequence. Yeah. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Then there is the hive pool, and then 3 warriors, right? The hive pool should be here. Is the one with the liquid. What I see is that the timing is a bit weird, right? Yeah. Yeah, now it's initial. Yeah, exactly. Now we created 2 more to reach 3, right? So everything works. Everything seems to work as expected, right? Well, apart that guy teleporting, but which was a bit weird. But okay, now after the 3 guys, right? Is going to do the armor dome. They will appear there, and so on, and then the city is rebuilt, right? And the city is rebuilt. I don't understand why these guys are immediately attacking me now, though. Because this was not the idea, right? Why they are immediately attacking me? That no one attacked them, right? That's a bit strange. So now they are overreacting. Now they are overreacting. That is strange, huh? I understand that I'm visible, right? But being visible doesn't mean that they should attack me if they are a neutral tribe, right? This is what we said. So we have the neutral thing, right? So neutral, right? And it is basically saying that the player nearby peace meet, right? So I don't understand what they are reacting to. I think they are reacting to player nearby. I think they are reacting to player nearby, but player nearby should definitely. I mean, this tribe is not warlike, right? This tribe. This tribe is not. No, this tribe is neutral, right? Is not warlike. So they are not attacking you on sight, in theory. I don't understand what is the trigger that actually makes them, unless this space meet, right, is for whatever reason, this peace meet is triggering something, but now they are overreacting too much. Wait, I can search it here, it's easier. Now, peace meet is just doing locate perception, rotate, and then greet, right? So it's not, in theory, I mean, we can debug one and see what is triggering him, but it's very strange that they attack me. Or they get attacked silently by the turrets, Hello, the core snake. Hey, welcome, welcome. Or they get attacked somehow by the turrets and so they get upset, but I don't know. Last perception, tribesmen attacked. What the? By who? Yeah, they definitely get... I understand. Stupid me. I think I understand what is going on. You know where we added the adjust HP? We added the adjust HP to... Right? No, not this one, not this one. The adjust HP of the item actor, right? You know that there is one building that is healing the others? And so, this adjust HP is called also when you increase HP, so when you heal. And at the moment, this is triggering also when you heal it. While we should do it only if the delta is negative, right? Yeah, but still, how he gets the attacker then? That's a bit strange. Anyway, let's add this delta less than 0, right? So if the HP change is negative, so not for healing, right? Not for healing, exactly. Okay, let me try again, because there is something. I think that he started to do it. He started to do it when we added this line, right? So I think that's the one messing up. I think that's the one messing up, my boys. My boys. Okay, we recompiled. Okay, let's see if now they are a bit less sensitive to my presence. Hopefully. And then we will try to attack a building and see if they react. I think they will. But then we need to try to... I guess the only problem is if you attack a building with a spell. Oh, no, well, you cannot at the moment, I guess. Right? You cannot target... You cannot target a building with a spell, I think. Maybe not. What I like of these changes that they are anyway making our tribes smarter, and so when one is working, right, we can add as many tribes as we want, right? Well, as many as the server is capable of. Okay, let me see if this guy. What is the last perception of this guy, right? The last perception should be nothing, right? The last perception is local move. Yeah, exactly, right? So now he's not upset, right? So if I become visible and I show myself to this guy, Okay, this guy's not gonna attack me, right? Good, good, good. So, ouch! Okay, that's a turret. That's a turret. Okay, if now I attack a building, this guy should get upset with me, right? Yes. All of them. Ah, it works, my friends. It works. Okay, okay, okay. Now, okay, it works. Now, I don't know if they follow me forever or if they just follow me up to a certain distance from the tribe, from the home, right? I mean, I don't know if they follow me forever. Do they follow me forever? Too many trees. I think they will follow me forever. This is not a very good thing. Can we have a place where the land is actually walkable? I think they will follow me forever. This is not great, actually. Why they are doing this stupid movement now? Yeah, I think they will follow me. Uh-oh. Bye. We are at the end of the world. I mean, because I didn't load all the maps. I didn't load all the maps. Yeah, they should not follow you everywhere, right? They should not follow you everywhere. I mean, at a certain point, they should stop. Now, how can we do it? And he will try to follow me for... Why is doing that stupid move? He's doing this move, stop, move, stop, move, stop, move, stop, you see? Why? Why is doing this stupid thing? Was doing chase. Was doing chase. What he was doing? It was a bit weird, huh? It was like alternating between two behaviors and getting confused by it. So one is chase. Was always chase? No, here is changing, you see? Here is fight. Wait, because maybe now, this is now that I switched. Let's go back a bit. Let's go back a bit. Fight, fight, fight. Chase. Chase, fight. Fight, fight. Chase. Yeah, is alternating between chase and fight. Strange though. Is alternating between chase and fight. But in theory, you know, in theory, chase goes until he reaches you, right? So it's a bit weird that I'm dead, by the way. Meanwhile, he killed us. It's like if he's considering me in range, but I'm not in range because running chase operation, behavior operation chase, endpoint of chase at blah blah blah. It is possible that in that area maybe the Is it possible that in that area the navigation path is not clean? Could be. It may be possible that in this area the navigation path is not clean. Or maybe here it was too steep, right? And so he couldn't really walk well, and so he was doing that stupid yeah, you see that he's going crazy. For a bit he went crazy, now he's okay again. I mean, the navigation path we can show it, but we can show the navigation path. And understand why. Yeah, you see that also navigation path is going crazy. That's very strange, though. I don't know. It is another problem. This may be because this navigation pad is not detailed enough. I don't know, or but it is something that we should ignore for now, right? I think we can ignore it. I mean, it's not very nice to see because the guy actually get off stock, right? But I don't know why it's happening. For now we can ignore it. No, but I would like to have a better thing though. So if we get, oh my god, they're all here. If we go out of range, right, they should give up. They should definitely give up. If I go out of the range of the tribe home, right? But here they are not. So they are continuously following me. I can bring them to the city. Come with me, my boys. We go to the city. We go to the city to visit these people. And they will be very, very happy that you just eat everyone alive. Why you are moving so stupid though? It's doing it again. It seems that there are certain parts of the map that are... Let me... try to do this a second so they don't find anymore a point of contact. Yeah, this way they don't find a point of contact. And so, because I'm not on the ground, so basically the target is unreachable. And they don't know where to go, right? Well, here they find me again. Yeah, but you see, I don't know why they do that. I don't know if it's a matter of distance or it's a matter of location. It seems to be distance though. It seems that at a certain distance they get maybe an out of range or a... that's kind of weird though, huh? They're still trying to reach me also here. But they arrived to the corner. They cannot go anymore. You see, as soon as they have a new path, right? As soon as they have a new path, they try, right? They try to reach. As soon as they find a path that connects with me, they try again. Okay, but anyway. The problem that we have is that, well, there are a number of issues, but I think the issue number one that I want to be sure is that we get a proper out of range, right? Outside of tribe home, actually. So there should be a React. There should be a React event. Tribe home leaving, right? Well, leaving meaning leaving or leaving, huh? I think we just misspelled this, right? Is leaving, not leaving. But anyway, he's doing tribe home. Yeah, but sorry, this leaving is really misspelled everywhere. I hope not, but I think we... Yeah, I think it's misspelled everywhere. Percept proximity tribe home. Okay, this one I completely removed. This one I completely... So they don't have the perception that they are leaving the tribe. They are not. Yeah, there was this percept proximity tribe home, but this one I removed completely. You see, is to be redone. Yeah, because what this was doing, right, was basically giving the tribe a sense that someone was entering their home. Percept the NPC that he has entered the tribe home, right? I mean, we can put this in place again, right? We can put this in place again. I mean, it is a bit heavy because basically what it means that every few seconds or even every you know, like 200 milliseconds or so, we are scanning the whole list of actors and trying to understand if they are within the tribe. So it's not done with a proximity with a trigger box, right? But it's done by scanning the actors and checking the distance from the tribe home, right? And I don't know how heavy, how heavy this will be. I mean, the only good thing is that he's doing it for all the tribes in one pass, right? So that is done for all the tribes in a single pass. Because he's checking all the characters in the game, and then is which, by the way, I think we should check only the players, right? So in theory this one is scanning only the players, so it's not that heavy now that I think about it, right? I think it's not that heavy. I think we need to rebuild this thing. I don't understand too much this part, right? If not within, so... What is this set within tribe? What is it? Set within tribe, huh? This code does not exist anymore. I mean, to understand what this is, we have to go back to the old code. We have to go back to the old code. Somewhere in... we have to go back. Wait, yeah, because all these perceptions of players entering or exiting the tribe are not there. I mean, it's not that we have to do it now, but I think it would be nice to restore this, right? Because this is checking if a player entered the tribe home, or if a player is leaving, and also is checking if the NPC is leaving. The only problem of this, right, is that if this thing is running continuously, no, it does the check if he's within the tribe-owned boundaries. Yeah. So he's not only one. I think we can restore this. I think we can restore this. I think we can restore this, guys. I think we can do it now. It's not very complex, actually, right? It's not very complex. This code is not. It's fairly smart, right? Because what it's doing is basically checking. It's basically checking every player in where they are, and they are they are also checking. I think we need to do 2 cycles, right? We need to do 2 cycles. We need 1 cycle for players. I think we need to do check all players. And then check all tribe members, because the tribe members need to know if they enter or exit, but the other NPC do not care about it. So I think we can go by tribes and just search the active alive members of the tribe, and they would be much better, right? Than doing what it's doing here, which is basically checking all the actors, because we have a lot. I mean, we have a lot of NPC that do not belong to a tribe, right? And so I don't think it makes sense that we scan them all. I think it's bullshit. The only problem is that if this is what this was doing then. I think I understand what this is doing, because basically what it's doing is the first time that that person enters the tribe home is actually set as within the tribe home, and so that the next time, you know, is not checked again, right? Is not checked again. So this is what this was doing. Yeah. I think we can restore this. I mean, obviously we'll give a bit of a load to the server, but I think it would be reasonable if we keep this percept proximity trigger executed like every second or so. Percept proximity items. Is there is a whole set of proximity stuff, right, that we didn't port. This has never been ported, my boys. This has never been ported. Actually, this one has been ported, so the locations are actually... It goes by sector. I mean, going by sector is also another good idea, I guess. Going by sector. I mean, it's a bit risky because we have sectors that are fairly small. And... but yeah, I think it makes sense anyway. I mean, doing it by sector may reduce significantly the scan. May reduce the scan a lot. Really a lot. Because this thing will run continuously, my boys, right? So that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. Every 4 ticks, so means every second, right? Every second... we are basically scanning all the items, all the locations, all the players, all the NPC, right? To understand if they overlap with any of the own boundaries, right? I mean, I would be interested to understand how Trigger Box works in Unreal, right? So how do they do trigger boxing, right? Do they do it by continuously scanning or not? So how do they generate an overlap event for trigger box? There is Unreal Engine code. It's not my code, right? We are inside Unreal Engine now. I just want to understand it when there is a trigger box, right? And the creature goes inside the box. How does Unreal Engine do this? Do they have a smarter way than just checking for distance for all the actors, or how do they group by proxy? I mean, how do they do it? How do they do the overlap? I think the AI knows. I think the AI knows. Let's just ask the AI. I think the AI knows all the source code of Unreal. And let me ask the AI 1 second. Let me ask whatever. So in Unreal Engine there is a class named trigger box. This is used to detect overlaps from players walking into a trigger. How does Unreal check that the player touches or that the player overlaps, right? So how does it do it? At its core, Unreal Engine doesn't just see a player, it relies on PhysX and Chaos Physics Engine, depending on your version, to perform mathematical intersection test every frame. A trigger box is essentially a lightweight actor containing a U-shaped component. Yes, this is a specific collision profile. There is a breakdown of how the check actually happens. The collision profile overlaps above. For a trigger reward, its collision response will be set to... okay, but this is not the question. Unreal uses a two-step approach to detect the overlap. Broad phase. The engine looks for the axis aligns bound boxes of all moving objects. Of all moving objects. That is kind of interesting. Of all moving objects. So it's basically removing all the objects that are standing still, which obviously, yes, they cannot. If the player bounding box doesn't even touch the trigger box, the engine stops right there. Narrow phase. If it touched the bounding box, then you perform a more precise geometrical test. Unreal uses a special partitioning system, like an Octree or an Ash Grid. Instead of checking every player against every trigger in the entire world, only checks the objects that are in the same cell of space. Is this really true? Because if they are like borderline one cell, then what happens? I mean, we can also define a trigger, right? We can also drop a trigger box. Drop a trigger box whenever the but I don't know if this is really a great idea though. You know what is best? I mean, we are already cycling on the NPC brain, right? So every NPC that is actually alive and thinking and moving, I mean, or we put it as a part of Chase. I think putting it as part of Chase will be way better. So that only Chase, right? So or we say that while you are chasing, right, if you exit from the tribe home, then stop or go back or do whatever you want to do. But then we put it inside Chase, so it will happen only for the NPCs that are chasing a player. Which probably seems to be a good idea. I mean, to me seems to be a good idea. But it needs to be as, I mean, or we create a new operation, right? Or we create a new operation, or we add a parameter to this that is saying, because this is already, in theory, this already has a range, right? A range of 2. So I don't know exactly what the chase range is doing, but I think if you exit from that range now, so we could add another parameter, right? Which is a tribe distance, maximum tribe distance, and if he's in a tribe, right, it will not go beyond that. And I think that would be probably a good idea. I think it's better to do it in the chase, so it's very, very, very confined to this function only. And I think that this part probably is not really working, because in theory, if I am more than 20 meters from them, they should actually stop chasing, but actually they don't. So there is a perception out of chase, and in theory we stop the chase. But if I look at the server, the problem I think is we go back to fight. Yeah, I think it is probably what is happening then. I think that is probably what is happening, right? That we are out of range. Yeah. Target out of range. Here it is. Target out of range of chase. We are done. So that happens, but fight restarts, right? Because he still has in his brain that he was fighting. And so since he has fight, he's finding a target again. But then fight says, oh, that guy is too far, and so he's restarting a chase, and so on forever, right? Yeah. I think that is what is happening. So basically, end of chase should also terminate fight somehow. I mean, the NPC has two needs. The needs to chase and the needs to fight. And when chase completes, unfortunately fight is still on. Right? And it is what is making him go crazy. Because he bounces between the two continuously. Now, if fight at the same range, right, of chase, so 20 for example, because I think that fight, yeah, exactly. What is fight doing? Fight, there should be a behavior, there should be a fight behavior, right? I mean a fight NPC type actually, right? That then he has a fight behavior as well. So if we look at name fight, right? And we copy it here. And we search fight, right? Yeah, exactly. You see, because fight is a range of 75, right? Fight is a range of 75 meters, which is super long. So even if your chase is 20, your fight is 75, and he will try to chase you again, right? But then chase will fail because it's at 20. So I don't understand why we have chase at 20. Ah, look at this. Chase range 75. Ah, here is consistent. Here is consistent. But in the tribesman is not consistent. In the tribesman is not consistent. So this is why it's doing that weird movement, right? So fight and chase range should always match. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that is kind of solved, right? Because okay, so now we know why he was stuttering. Because he was alternating between chase and fight. And I think if they have the same range, they will both stop at the same time, right? And that is fine. But then we have the other problem, right? The other problem is that we want the NPC to stop chasing us outside of the range. So, which is very similar of what we do for the out of region. What happened? Which is very similar to what we do for the out of region. Because there are certain NPCs that are... let me see. Master NPC, right? Master NPC. Master NPC. Yeah, exactly. Master NPC, right? Let me put it here maybe at the beginning. So Master NPC as... You should have a react out of region. No? Strange. Outside region. Outside region, true locate perception. Outside region. Region. Outside region. Yeah, you see that it's saying outside region, failure, move back to region, right? The problem is that our tribes do not have a region. Unless we associate a region to the tribe members, they do not have it by default. In our case, I think we need to say that if outside region is not valid, and the NPC is part of a tribe, the region is equal to the tribe radius, right? I think if we do that, that would probably solve a lot of problems, because it will go back automatically. I just don't know. I just don't know when this is checked, actually, right? If this is checked... but this is if the enemy is outside the region. So if the enemy exit from the tribe home, yeah, okay. Well, I think it's maybe fine. Outside the region. Outside region and buffer region. That is not super easy to... Yeah, it is basically filtering the people by the one, but it is when you are searching an enemy, right? This is when we are searching an enemy. But my point was that it was inside locate, right? It was inside locate, because inside fight... Ah, look at this though. Tribe. There is a tribe buffer, eh? In melee seek range 75, there is a tribe buffer that is already passed through. Do you think we have it documented in any way? No, eh? No, eh? That would be too nice, eh? That would be too nice. Tribe Boolean. When set to true, the tribe hate list will be used to select a target. No, it's different. So it's a selection of the hate list. It's not a region, right? Set to true to fight even outside region if a region is defined. If a region is defined. So do you mean that by default, if I have a region, the NPC are never going out of it? Probably yes. I mean, if we can have the same but for tribe home, I think would be nice. But it only needs to be for fighting, right? Because it cannot be for movement. I mean, this thing requires more thinking, guys. It's very complex. It's very complex. I don't know if I can do it now. It's already midnight. Shit. But we made good progress because we fixed the problem of our NPC not answering, right? And yeah, it is complex, unfortunately. It is. But because there are layers and layers of stuff, right? Layers and layers of stuff. But I think what we can do, I mean, we have two ways. Let me summarize where we are, right? So where we are is that at the moment, the NPCs are answering to an attack on one NPC, and they are all attacking you, which is nice. Plus, they also attack you if you attack the buildings, which is nice. And is exactly what we wanted. We have two problems left, right? We have two problems left. One is that... Fuck. We have two problems left. One is that the NPC is chasing you forever, right? And this basically means that one player can aggro all the NPC of a tribe, bring them outside of the tribe area, while the other players are destroying the city. And I don't like that, right? I don't like that. So I think that the tribe should defend the perimeter of the tribe home. So it should stay in the tribe home range, right? This is the first problem that we have. The second problem that we found is the range, but that is easy to find. This is easy to fix, right? So is the range of chase needs to be equal to the range of melee fight, right? So this is a script issue. Just change the just fix the script, right? Just fix the script. So that is an easy one, right? It is a very easy one. No, but there was another problem that I was thinking. No, and the other problem is that for whatever reason we saw that the tribe is not. I mean, it goes into like a dormant state, right? And we don't understand why. And doesn't rebuild, right? I mean, sometimes he rebuilds, sometimes he doesn't. So we don't know when this dormant state really happens and why it happens, right? Because if we, I mean, we saw that if we destroy something, and we try to rebuild, they try to rebuild it, right? Oh fuck! Now we are on the other side of the world. Okay. Well. We have our teleport locations. Tribe. Yeah, I think we need to understand why sometimes the tribe goes into a dormant state. Ouch. Ouch. You die. You first of all, you die. Okay, you're dead. Yeah, and the other thing is if the tribe is really rebuilding the killed NPCs or not. So we also have to check that, right? So the other check is if you kill an NPC, is it spawned again or not? Right? This is something we have to check because I think we tested and it looked like it was working, but then it didn't. Well, actually it's already there. So in theory it is working. Huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I The server crashed. Server crashed. I think we killed something that was already killed or something like this. Because... Oh, we crashed inside get most stated. Remove NPC. Is this when we killed him or no, it seems it was not when we killed him. This may be I don't know, this is weird. While he was trying to remove an actor, right, was trying to remove the NPC, something happened, and it was still searching for a hated entity. And probably it was me reconnecting and disconnecting, I don't know. But anyway, guys, it's too late, and also today I'm a bit sleepy. So these are the problem left. Now, can we still put it in game like this? Yes, we can put it in game like this and just see what the player do with it, right? So is anyway working. I mean, the tribe can build a village and the NPC are attacking. But there are these 4 problems that we have to fix. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. If you want to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that's nice. We are trying to reach 550 followers there. And so it would be nice if you could follow. And also remember that if you really want, you can become a Patreon. And a real mission tribe 4. Wait a second. Tribe 4. Tribe 4. Remember that our game is released. Yes, this one is okay, but I think I also want to save this one because this one is kind of interesting actually. Tribe. So we'll save it at tribe as tribe number 5. Okay. Tribe number 5, yeah. And remember, you can download our game from Steam, or if you don't want to, you don't like Steam for whatever reason, you can also download it from our website. Okay? See you guys tomorrow evening. Bye.